Welcome to the F with Finance, where we answer your financial questions. Gents, this week I've got an interesting one. The client asked, I've got 10 million rand for retirement. Is it enough? Is it enough? And I said, it basically depends mainly on two things. How much you want to withdraw monthly and for how long.
Yeah.
That will depend whether it's enough or not. Am I right in saying that?
No, 100%. Yeah, I think the most difficult part of retirement planning is exactly that. Then it comes, okay, well, how much do you want to withdraw, and when do you expect to die? No, but that's actually the most important thing. And you don't know when someone's going to die, so that's the most difficult part of retirement planning, because the one you can control, the other one you can't.
You can't control. Well, you can actually. When you get to retirement, there's two options. So just to get a little bit more technical, you can get a living annuity where you choose how much you want to withdraw every month, between 2.5% and 17.5% of your money. Or you get a life annuity where you buy a guarantee that takes out the risk of you dying at the age of 120. So that takes out that risk. Obviously, it's got its pros and cons, and that's where advice gets in. But so people should just know there are two options. But when we look at the question and we look at the first option of a living annuity, normally we'd say between 5 and 6%. If you withdraw between 5 and 6% of your investment per year, you should be well within bounds. What does that mean? We've got 10 million rand, 5% is 500,000 per year, 42,000 rand per month. You should be okay.
Pre-tax.
Why? Pre-tax. But why do we say 5 or 6%? Because we take inflation into consideration and we take market growth into consideration. So then you should actually not delve into that capital. Then a client can say, well, that's not enough for me. Then we can say, okay, you can bump it up, but then you might run out of money. So that's where the advice and the conversation really comes in.
Yeah, and then you have to realize as well, to get to that target, to live up till 90, you have to take risks to invest into the markets, more share exposure.
Yeah, once again, people don't like the word risk, but you need share exposure, because we're not investing, even if you retired, and that's why a lot of people, when they're retiring, I want to put my money in the bank. Worst thing you can do. And the next episode is about the top worst things you can do in retirement. But that's the worst thing you can do. Why? Because you're not investing for 1 year or 2 years. You're still going to hopefully live for 20, 25 years. And I think people need to realize that there's a long life after retirement. You're still going to get, and we're living longer now, so you're still going to get to 85, 95, hopefully.
Yeah, I think that's actually also a longevity risk, that you outlive your money.
But there's options.
Yeah, I think in saying that as well, so, 5%, 6%, they call that a drawdown rate, all right? It's tough for people to stomach to think, I've got 10 million rand, and I can only withdraw close to 5% after tax, as per your example, 35,000 rand per month. People they get mad when you tell them the truth. They think 10 million rand is a lot, which it is, but to see, well, I can only get 35,000 rand out after tax. Some people, it's not great for them to hear, so they want more, and then you put pressure on your investment, and you need to take even more risk.
I've heard this story, then the other advisor said, no, you can withdraw a lot more.
Easy.
But he didn't tell him you're going to run out of money in 5 years or 10 years.
But he's retired then.
But he's retired then, so he made his money. But very, very true point, and that's where honest advice definitely plays a big role. Thank you very much, gents. If you have any questions, let us know. Drop a comment below.